Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Pitstick at soulproof.com, sharing scientific evidence that we each are soul proof. Many people know the Einstein equation, E equals mc squared, E being energy, m being mass. So what he's saying is under certain conditions, energy and mass are transferable, are changeable. And that's what quantum physics was trying to say, that on one aspect, life is energy, particles, waves, just energy, soup. And on the other hand, solid matter, mass. And that indeed is the nature of reality. So if we can get away from the idea that the only thing that is real is what we can sense, that's a big, big step. I remember as an undergraduate at Ohio State taking a chemistry class, Russian professor, and he put his hand on a table and he said, "You think my hand is separate and the table is separate. But when I put my hand on the table, molecules that used to be in my hand now become part of the table and vice versa." And that was a aha moment for me, realizing that things are not as solid and concrete as we think. So there are many examples that our five senses cannot capture all of reality. For example, a dog whistle. We can't hear it, but dogs obviously can. Scientists have found that hummingbirds can differentiate between 8 different shades of white that all appear the same to us. White light looks white, but indeed broken down, for example, on a prism, shows that it has the rainbow of colors in it. Our planet is traveling at 66,000 miles per hour, rotating, spinning, and traveling around the sun in the course of a year, yet it seems like we're standing still. So these are all examples of how 99% of reality, as Buckminster Fuller said, is intangible to our senses. So we need to reach beyond our senses some. Trust our heart, trust this evidence, not just what we see, hear, and smell, and so on. Here's a quote from Deepak Chopra, MD. He says, quote, "Although our package of skin and bones looks very convincing, it is a mask, an illusion, disguising our true self, which has no limitations. I am the witness, the interpreter, the self beyond the self-image. The self is ageless and timeless." End quote. Lynn McTaggart, esteemed science writer, in her book, very popular book, The Field, says, quote, "On our most fundamental level, the human mind and body are not distinct and separate from their environment, but a packet of pulsating power constantly interacting with this vast energy sea." She says there aren't two fundamental physical entities, something material and another immaterial, but only one, energy, end quote. She says regarding the survival of consciousness after death, she says, quote, "As Fritz Albert Popp described it, when we die, we experience a decoupling of our frequency from the matter of our cells. Death then may be merely a matter of going home, or more precisely, staying behind, returning to the field." Aldous Huxley, in his book Doors of Perception, discussed that our five senses are very important for surviving on Earth. For example, we can see purple berries are poisonous versus the red berries they're okay to eat. But then indeed 95% of our upper neurological brain function is inhibitory in nature. We'll come back to that because it's a bit advanced, but again, exciting scientific evidence. We are spiritual beings, all here in the book Soul Proof. So visit our website, soulproof.com, free articles, sign up for the free email newsletter.